McGregor did. It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him, and he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. That money, that money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
Absolutely, he needs money. You think he's going Once broke? Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
Because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no...
Joe Rogan absolutely demolished Floyd Mayweather's wild claims about supposedly owning $42 million worth of property spread across 60 different buildings. Floyd's obsessed with dropping these astronomical numbers whenever cameras roll, but people who actually know the business are calling cap on the whole thing. Beneath all that glitter and gold, industry experts suspect
Floyd is just piecing him up. Boxed up by literally the greatest boxer of all time. Floyd was just boxing him up, which is what he does. So that's What's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him. It doesn't even hurt his record. Also, money. He needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's not that expensive, though, but...
He's only 46. But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
You think they give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
Right. That's smart.
And then you get Floyd's Air Force Ones given away for charity. That's a tax write-off. And all sorts of things that goes into
Yeah, you
that.
got a good point. But those $1 million watches, they're not giving you those.
When you trace back his journey, Floyd completely transformed from being this insanely skilled, lightning-fast boxing genius into the full-blown money character that dominates headlines now. Joe Rogan specifically called out how Floyd completely abandoned his love for the sweet science and became laser-focused on securing
Floyd went from being like a real exciting pressure fighter, and he had a bunch of hand problems, to like Money Mayweather, start talking, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy, and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
Joe Rogan dropped another truth bomb. Floyd's legacy isn't really about that perfect 50-0 record anymore. It's basically just about how much cash he waves around on Instagram. He's definitely a boxing icon, no question, but Rogan completely shut down anyone fantasizing about Floyd stepping into the MMA cage, saying he'd get absolutely...
Floyd Mayweather applying for MMA license wants 6 to 8 months to train. He's screwed. First of all, they should give him everything they can get their greasy paws on, get him to fight Conor in an MMA fight.
You'd be screwed.
It's not just getting screwed. Like someone said it should be 1,000 to 1. That's not high enough. It's not high enough. If Conor McGregor was going to fight Floyd Mayweather in MMA, it is as close to 100% as anything ever gets ever. He's probably going to punch Conor in the face a couple of times. It's probably going to suck, but Conor's going to get a hold of him. And then he's going to be like a baby. And if that doesn't happen, he'll kick Floyd's legs out from under him. He'll kick his legs sideways. He'll kick them from the outside. He'll kick them from the inside. He'll stay way the way from any sort of a range where Floyd can punch him. It'll be a completely alien range for Floyd.
Here's where things get absolutely insane. Joe Rogan brought up the story about how Floyd Mayweather supposedly got a referee straight up removed during an active fight. Rogan emphasized that only somebody with Floyd's level of ridiculous fame and financial muscle could actually execute such a power move mid-match. That single moment perfectly captures how his
referee said Floyd Mayweather hit him behind the head. So Floyd fired the referee in the middle of the bout. Floyd throws this punch, and he's 100% correct. The punch landed the side of the head. It's a right hook. It's a perfect punch. And the referee was saying, watch the back of the head. He's like, what the f are you talking about? And so he kicks the guy out, and they bring in a different referee who finishes the fight. It was insanity.
According to Rogan's breakdown, Floyd's relentless killer instinct traces directly back to his upbringing and bloodline. His father and uncle were both ruthless competitors who drilled into him that finishing second meant absolute failure in everything. That mentality forged him into an unstoppable champion throughout his dominant era. Ironically,
You just look at boxing in terms of like how often you get hit versus how often do you hit the other guy. He's the best ever. The way him and his uncle and his father talk, I imagine they were always super competitive from the time they were young.
Yeah.
Like he grew up being they're super competitive. They're competitive about talking. They're competitive about all kinds of things. So it's like that hive, like growing up with that all the time, and the boxing skill.
Floyd once boldly declared he's raking in $3 million per month like clockwork, even suggesting his income rivals Bill Gates himself. While that number might blow away casual observers scrolling social media, anybody who genuinely understands boxing economics and pay-per-view revenue splits recognizes these statements as complete fiction. Financial analyst
And Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, 300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240, and I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
Floyd has never hidden the fact that money is literally the oxygen keeping his entire existence alive and thriving. He's publicly stated multiple times that he wants his children following his exact footsteps and staying locked into the same lucrative business model. His ultimate mission revolves entirely around building generational wealth.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Even with those enormous fight purses, seriously sketchy allegations suggest Floyd actually owes significant amounts to various fighters from past deals. One of the most explosive accusations dropped from rapper 50 Cent, who publicly claimed Floyd straight up swindled him out of $2 million cold. The story goes that while Floyd was serving time, he asked 50 to handle his promotional operation.
We brought them over. I brought them over while Floyd was, still incarcerated. Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face saying he told me to do that.
50 Cent kept the receipts coming with even more drama and behind-the-scenes dirt on Floyd's character. He later revealed that numerous people within Floyd's tight inner circle privately despise him and can't stand being around him. According to 50's account, Floyd is so consumed by money and maintaining status that he's completely disconnected from normal human decency. He argued...
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
It took, been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money is gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your, your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Do you think he'll step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money.
Floyd's financial controversies spiral even deeper into messy territory when you look at more recent situations. Logan Paul publicly came forward claiming that Floyd still owes him a substantial portion of their exhibition match earnings. Despite the event generating millions in revenue and capturing global media attention, Logan insists he never received his complete payment.
Let's fight Logan Paul.
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury.
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
Even legendary boxer Oscar de la Hoya has thrown his opinion into this burning debate about Floyd's finances. He strongly believes Floyd keeps accepting fights purely because he desperately needs the income to maintain his lifestyle. According to Oscar's perspective, boxers like Floyd frequently end up completely broke because they refuse to stop their extravagant spending habit.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're going to have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Floyd has broken the internet repeatedly with his absolutely outrageous spending sprees that defy normal comprehension. He's famously the owner of a single watch valued at a mind-blowing $18 million and supposedly possesses a collection totaling hundreds more, each individually worth thousands. These extreme displays definitely earn him the attention and validation he constantly hunts for, but they simultaneously...
How much is it?
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it. That's insane. That 1.8 is high. Ooh. 18 life. That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
1 point. That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he's saying.
Money green.
No, hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 1 of 1 piece.
One of one.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That 1 of 1. $1.8 million. I think it's a 1 of 1. I love that.
Joe Rogan was also among the most vocal critics, declaring the Floyd versus Conor McGregor spectacle was purely a calculated money grab. Floyd had supposedly retired permanently but suddenly emerged from retirement specifically for that guaranteed $100 million payday in what everyone knew was a glorified exhibition. For someone who literally branded his...
Okay, so your new contract, you wanted no extensions. That's one thing.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Okay. What was one of them, the ability to box?
One of them was the ability to box. They said that wasn't an option. Boxing is dead. It's not possible. This and that.
Now, what does that feel like to you, knowing that Conor McGregor did it and fought Floyd Mayweather and made $100 million?
Yes, gentlemen, let's do this.
No, a bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. No. Sneak designs, that's that shit I don't like.
That completely wraps up today's comprehensive breakdown of the Mayweather financial empire and all its controversies. Make absolutely sure you smash that subscribe button and keep checking back for more explosive updates on this developing story. Until next time.